you have been warned. There are spoilers.
What's up, everybody? This is Just Roll With It. I'm JP.
I'm Phil.
I'm Will.
And today we're going to be reviewing...
Oh my god.
Lights Out.
Oh my god, I'm so glad the lights are back on. I was terrified there for a second. I almost...
Close.
She almost got me. The movie starts off with the guy who's he's trying to finish up some work in his business. His son calls him, says, "Mom, something's wrong with Mom. You know, come home soon." And then chaos ensues. He starts seeing something off in the back of the warehouse, and the lights go out. And she's closer. And the lights go out. And then she's even closer. And well, he meets her, and it's not a friendly meeting, to say the least. He ends up quite mutilated. We see Becca hanging out with her boyfriend. She is the older sister of the kid who said, "Mom, something's wrong. Mom, come home."
After they get to the house, Mom's kind of like, my husband's gone, and Becca's dad disappeared when she was like 10 or 11 years old, around the same age of the boy. And the mother is definitely crazy and supposed to be on some kind of medication. Not sure what, but she's not taking it. And the son ends up falling asleep in class. So they send in like child services, which is kind of overkill for a sleeping kid. But
yeah, it's not like he's going to beat or anything.
Well, it's 3 times in one week.
Well, that's true.
I fell asleep every day in homeroom.
Maybe they just didn't care about you as much.
True. But so child services come. They can't get a hold of the mother. Becca comes, picks him up, and that's when he starts to tell her what's really going on, and that he believes Diana is an actual person. They get to the house, the kid instantly starts packing his shit because he's like, "I'm done with this."
Yeah, and he was out, no question.
The sister kind of realizes the mom isn't in the right place to be protecting a child or taking care of one, so she takes him home, and stuff starts happening there. And the first night, she, noise, and then she sees in the darkness this little hunched over thing and scratching at the ground. And, when the lights come on, it disappears, lights go off, it comes back. And it attacks her. She ends up turning the light on. They end up going back to the mother's house where Rebecca finds her stepdad's office. And in the office, she finds files that he had been apparently looking through the history of his wife, her mother, her relationship with Diana in the past. And it turns out Diana is actually a real person, or was. When she was alive in the mental institution, she had a really bad skin condition. Couldn't go into the sun or even natural ambient light in the house.
Yeah, when she
would not be good for her skin.
They hear a recording, and she says, "Keep the lights off."
Keep the lights out. And they end up, she starts to kind of freak out in the hospital. So it's back in the day when they did shock therapy, and they end up killing her with the shock.
They end up exploding her.
They pretty much melt her in the chair, and they show the chair, and it's kind of just got like this...
It's got a human shape.
Burnt out print of where a human once was. Everybody just assumes she's dead, long gone, but she is somehow attached to Sophie through her craziness.
Diana sort of forces people to be her friend because she can get inside their head. As they find out, Diana's father killed himself, and on the wall of the scene it says, "She's in my head."
In blood.
Yeah, in blood, yes. From here on out, we are in the mother's house, and they're trying to basically survive the night with Diana. And the mother's locked herself in her room. She passed a little note to Becca saying, "I need help," and turns out Diana has been taking her meds, because if she gets well, Diana disappears. So they're trying to figure out ways. They have candles lit. They've got all the lights on in the house.
Trying to get the family and everybody to...
They just want to be one big happy family.
She wants the kids to get along with Diana. Diana hates the kids. The kids hate Diana.
It's really just an allegory for what happens when mommy and daddy get divorced.
It really is like a metaphor for life. They end up getting chased down into the basement.
They end up finding a black light. The black light doesn't affect her, but they can see her and then use a flashlight to, try to kill her. Diana's been down there for a long time.
Like biding her time. She found her little corner.
Yeah.
And there was all this writing of, they're trying to keep me away. They're taking her away from me. Mm-hmm. Broken mannequins.
Yeah.
With like melted faces. It was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Boyfriend gets out. He calls the cops. And then the cops show up and they're like, "Yay! Don't worry, we're here today." The daughter goes back up to get the mom. Then the mom saves the daughter by shooting herself in the head, which then kills Diana. And then that's pretty much where the movie ends.
We also watched the short film the movie was based off of. Diana from the short film was way creepier.
Yeah.
Looks like an alien.
With white eyes.
Yeah.
The short film was the sequence from the beginning with the lady with the lights going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but the guy who wrote and directed the original short story did this movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't notice that.
He just kind of expanded more on his short story.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave it a backstory.
But I liked it. It's short and sweet. It's very basic. It's just...
bare bones horror. Yeah.
Well, and that's the way it should be. The gimmick that she's only appears when the lights are out makes jump scares perfect.
Well, it makes you look at every dark corner.
Yep.
There was one scene where she was walking away and behind her it's just dark, like a dark room, and you see a chair, and then there's this little bump on the table, and I'm staring at it, and it's not moving for a while, and then it stands up and it's her, and it's dude, I've been looking at that for 2 minutes now.
Well, and that's the thing I like. I didn't realize James Wan produced
Me neither. I didn't until the end.
If it's a horror movie and it's good.
I guess that's what I was going to say. Is I should have known because it had that. It did have the jump scares, but it also broke conventions plenty. You're looking in one corner, and then all of a sudden she pops out over here.
Yeah, it was refreshing to actually be watching a horror / thriller and actually not be afraid but be into the movie, and it's not that
jump once in a while.
That's why I like The Conjuring so much.
It's not just killing for the sake of killing. It's not a slasher.
Nobody and the cast, the characters, they're not really the typical stupid horror movie people.
They were actually making intelligent decisions.
The boyfriend, when it's attacking the boyfriend, and first he gets the iPhone out. Smart thinking.
Yeah.
And then he gets outside and she's choking him. And he gets his car keys out and sets the little alarm button.
Yeah.
And the headlights flick on and it drops him. And then it's dude, good call.
Yeah. 2
of them. Normal horror movies, he would have been dead. It was refreshing.
But even at the night when they're trying to make it through, before it gets dark, they're planting candles and flashlights.
Yeah, they're taping light switches.
Taping the light switches and putting light bulbs, making sure everything works.
And they're baiting them into the basement.
Yeah.
Because it's alright, flip up all the light switches. Yeah. I'm just going to shut off all the fuse.
Becca realizes as soon as she's trying to, it's a trap.
Yeah.
And
the door.
Yeah, the door slams. And I'm sure you guys heard me when she said that. I just went, because I didn't see it as a trap either until it was too late. Well, I thought she was going to be in the basement or something, but I didn't see that coming at all.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but she went around the house and the mother had removed all the light bulbs and everything. The mom was just a mess, dude. But towards the end, she realizes that Diana can't live if she doesn't. She says,
without me, there's no you.
Yeah. The daughter asks her, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm saving your lives.
I'm sorry, on that part, she said it I get a Bruce Willis action.
Yeah.
And it's the last line.
Yeah, it was the Yippee-Ki-Yay.
Yeah, exactly. The smile, you son of a
bitch. Motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's actually something I really like, though, as they're firing at her, and the muzzle flash, she disappears. And as soon as the first shot went off, I was, oh, that makes perfect sense. Holy shit.
That was one
and then every time he fires, closer, closer.
Whereas when we did Kubo, I thought the last act of the film was rushed. In this, I think the first act of the film was rushed. However, it made up for it because, it stuck to its guns. It kept going. It didn't, start fast and then slow down. And then go back. It kept going. It was pretty relentless. In a good way. The way I think a horror movie should be. It wants to keep you on your toes the whole time. So it was a small complaint, but, you know.
Sitting in a dark room watching a movie about a chick that kills people in the darkness kind of gets to you.
Yeah, when the light turned off before, just wait, because she might be over there.
I watch a lot of horror movies by myself at night in the dark, and this is a movie that I would even be a little like, I don't know if I want to get that.
Yeah, right.
It's like, that would definitely creep you out.
That's why I love Conjuring and Insidious. James Wan is really able to take that one thing, that one convention, and use it in every possible way.
Yeah.
Like Insidious with the music and everything as she's wandering through the house and the baby's toys are going off. He just knows, James Wan knows horror. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
I don't have any, like, one specific complaint.
Yeah, me neither.
There's just little things here or there.
Yeah, well, no movie's perfect. And especially with a horror movie, you're going to have things like, okay, that's kind of stupid. If the biggest complaint is my complaint, and it's not really that big of a complaint anyway,
yeah,
I think that's pretty good indication of what the film is. What was the scariest moment of the film for you?
For me, it was the part where she was like scratching on the ground, just the way she was like hunched over and like digging at the ground, and then like when she looked, like her eyes were just like white. That entire warehouse scene in the beginning.
Oh, yep.
That is that gets you right away.
Yeah.
Into
she stands.
Yeah.
She's crouched and she stands up.
That long warehouse with a row of lights. It has each light. For her, it's like a perfect setup.
That like 5 foot gap of darkness that you have to make it through to get to the next safe spot.
I wouldn't be surprised if we were playing a video game there, where you have to stay you have to stay in the light.
And then haul ass to the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the scariest is the one you said first, where she was crouched down and like you just hear a scratching noise, and then she like leans over her bed. As she's moving, then you can see this hunched over thing that you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then as like it focuses more and more, you see that it's a person clawing something in, and then it notices her and turns, and the eyes are shiny, but you can't really see anything.
It's like,
and then it like slowly stands up.
So, William, what you gonna score it?
I think I'm gonna do a 7.5. It's a really good horror movie. I recommend it highly. This one really excels at being, it stands out.
Sticks out, yeah.
I really like it. There's not any one thing in particular I can nail down that really knocks it down. It's just a bunch of tiny little complaints here and there. Mm-hmm. But overall, it's a really good movie.
Give it a 6. Maybe a 6.5. I like it. It's good. You should definitely see it. But I do wish it was a little bit longer. I wish there was a little bit more of the story.
I'm going to give it a 7. Pretty much for the same reasons. It was a really good horror movie. There are very few horror movies that I would say, man, that was a really good movie, too. Yeah. This is one of them. Conjuring is the other one that comes to mind immediately. It's just an allegory for a broken family. You have to get used to mommy's new girlfriend. Her name is Diana. God.
Very true.
And so it'd be an interesting movie to watch without the whatever she is, ghost, demon. I'm not entirely sure. My biggest complaint was I need a little bit more substance. But
I agree with that. If it was longer and had more plot.
Yeah. So basically all we're saying is make more.
Don't put the lights out too.
Well, they could, because I couldn't tell if the ambulance was were the ambulance lights just flickering because they started the engine, or was it flickering because she's not dead? She's not gone. So next week we're going to be coming at you with a review of Split starring James McAvoy. I'm super excited for it. I really like James McAvoy. I'll see him in just about anything. Yeah. And this premise is... I'm all about that.
Really creepy.
He gets to play 17 different characters. Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
It's like Neil Patrick Harris in a series of unfortunate events. He gets to play so many different characters as Count Olaf. It's great.
I think he is the kidnapped girls.
No, I'm just putting that out there. We were talking about that. Yeah,
I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, you're putting a prediction in this video.
I think that the main kidnapped girl
is another part of his personality.
Okay.
I think that's his personality.
Okay.
But yeah.
But I've only heard good things, and they said it's his best work yet. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think absolutely.
if it's better than
That-
Sixth Sense and Signs, then that's saying something.
So that's what we'll be coming out with at you guys with next week for Split, starring James McAvoy, and the review starring us, which I know is what you're really excited for.
All right, everybody. This has been Just Roll With It. I'm JP.
I'm Phil.
I'm Will.
We will see you next time. Peace.